Now, comfort zone is a beautiful garden where no flower grows, and that is a very comfortable place for our government to be. A very good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending upon when you see this video. I, Mafaz, hope you and your family are safe amongst the current crisis. Now, the topic for today's discussion is water crisis, failure of the people or the government. Now, there's no need to scratch your head over to figure out who is responsible. The people, the body controlling the water, or the people or the body that's responsible. Now, is it me who you call when there's dirty tap water coming out of the tap at your house? Or is it me who calls you when there's no water coming out of the tap at my house? But rather, whom do you and I pay the water bills at the end of the month? The government. So who is responsible? Now, to make you explain, people are like the children, and the government is the father. Now, the father is responsible to keep their children in check, and they are also responsible for their success and their failure. Now, if I say you have to pay me 5,000 rupees fine if you waste water, you'll laugh at me, you'll find me delusional. But at the same time, if the government imposes 10,000 rupees fine if you don't wear masks, everyone will do it. Everyone is scared. Now, people make mistakes, and it is the responsibility of the government to keep the people in check. Now, the current government was elected in 2014, and it has been almost 7 years and they haven't passed one single action to fix the water crisis. Now, Pakistan is going to run out of water by the end of 2030. Why? Because the government was busy doing unethical stuff and spending their resources doing unethical stuff instead of focusing on the need of the hour. Now, the Indian government has a ministry of Jal Shakti, which is headed by Mr. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. Now, this is a checkmate point to seal my stand on the topic that if the government is not responsible, then why do they have a ministry in the first place? Why don't you or I have a ministry? Now, why is the government not imposing fines? Why is the government not educating the people or the youth at an early age the importance of water? Why is the government not doing any actions? Now, years ago, this government sanctioned thousands of crores for the cleaning of Yamuna with the Yamuna Bachao Andolin. I was a kid back then. I used to go from Delhi to Noida to my school DPS Noida, and now I have passed. And still, when I cross the Yamuna Dam, there is still white foam flying everywhere. There are still people cleaning their clothes in that water. There are still people who are throwing garbage. Thousands of crores vanished in corruption, and no signs of improvement. While countries like New Zealand, Austria, and Canada are not facing water crisis, why can people even drink water from the taps over there? It is because the government over there is educated. The government over there is taking strict actions for the water crisis. Now, it is high time we hold the government responsible for the water crisis, or the time is not far where you and I would have to use toilet paper instead of water. And trust me, that is not a pretty or hygienic sight. Thank you.